Every single day, there's a battle you face that no one can see. It's not a battle with your boss, not with your family, not with your friends. It's a battle with yourself. And here's the truth, the hardest fight you'll ever have is you against you. The world may be tough, but what you think about yourself, how you see yourself, that's what holds you back more than anything else. Every moment you're doubting yourself, every moment you're telling yourself, I'm not good enough, that's you fighting against you. But you need to understand something, this fight doesn't have to be lost. You have the power to change this. You have the power to win it, but you need to step up to it. You need to understand something right now. The real enemy in your life is not what you think it is. It's not the people around you. It's not the circumstances you find yourself in. And it's certainly not the obstacles and signals that seem to be blocking your path. The real enemy, the one that's standing between you and your greatness, is in your own mind. Your mind is the battlefield, and it's where every single victory or defeat begins. Think about it for a second. How many times have you told yourself, I can't do that, or I'm not good enough? How many times has fear or doubt crept in and stopped you before you've even tried? That's the enemy speaking. It's not the world outside of you, it's what you've allowed yourself to believe. That negative voice that tells you you're not capable, that your dreams are too big, that you're not worthy, those thoughts are the real battle. Every day you wake up with a choice to let your mind control you, or a choice to take control of your mind. The battle is inside your head before it's ever outside. And if you're not aware of that, you're already losing. Because the moment you give power to that voice of doubt, that's when you start holding yourself back. That's when you begin to believe that your goals are unattainable, your dreams are too far-fetched, or your potential is limited. You have to recognize that this is the battle, the war is happening in your own thoughts. The truth is, every time you allow those negative thoughts to dominate, you're locking yourself in a mental prison. You tell yourself you're not good enough, and suddenly you're stuck in a loop of self-sabotage where you don't take action, you don't push yourself, and you keep repeating the same patterns of failure. But why? Because you've accepted that narrative. That inner critic, that voice in your head is convincing you that you can't make progress. And the more you listen to it, the more you give it control. What's worse is that we don't even realize how often we let this negative self-talk guide us. We don't always recognize it because it's so subtle. It starts with small, seemingly insignificant thoughts like, I'm not in the mood today, or maybe tomorrow will be a better day to start. But what you don't realize is that these small thoughts are building a pattern of inaction and self-doubt. Over time, they build a wall around you. You start to shrink, you start to question your abilities, and you start to believe that the dream you've been chasing is out of reach. But it's not. It's just that you've been letting the enemy in your mind convince you that it's impossible. You have to realize this: you are the only one who controls your thoughts. No one else can dictate what you believe. If you're going to win this battle, you need to understand that no matter how loud that voice gets, you don't have to listen to it. You can fight back by telling yourself a different story, by choosing to believe in your potential, your capabilities, and your worth. Every time that negative voice tries to hold you down, you have the power to say, no, that's not the truth. I can do this, and I will. Imagine what would happen if you replaced every I can't with I will. Imagine how different your life would look if every time doubt crept in, you responded with confidence and determination. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending that you won't face challenges. It's about refusing to let those challenges define you. It's about standing up to the negative thoughts that tell you it's not possible and fighting for the version of you that believes in the impossible. Your mind is either working for you or against you. If you let it run wild with negativity, it will sabotage your progress. But if you take control, if you intentionally fill your mind with positive affirmations, with thoughts of strength, resilience, and success, you'll start to see the world around you differently. The battle isn't about the outside world, it's about how you view yourself and how you let those views shape your actions. When you master your mind, you master your life.